Hey guys, it's Drac, and I'm bringing you the Star Wars Force Awakens tie-in with Nerf that I am most excited about. First off, this looks to have green darts included, which means it's the only way to get green darts from the Star Wars line. They seem to be Rebel darts, which is super duper sweet, and it comes with 5 of them. Now, we have Chewie on the front here sporting his Bowcaster from the movie, but I like the Nerf version and will be excited to play with it at many Southeast Nerf Club Wars to come. Featuring real crossbow action, which just to us Nerf enthusiasts means it will be a stringer style blaster, not spring powered, not air powered, but using the elastic from the string to propel darts. It looks like it has built-in dart storage and some sort of wild movie tie-in scope, which is cool. Recommended for ages 8 and up, and has some sort of text in. I think this is Mandalorian, but I have no way of knowing for sure. I don't think that the Wookiees have their own written language. I could very well be wrong there. Comes with a removable scope, 5 darts, tack rail, standard in-strike tack rail. Bowcaster will probably snap on, so I'll show you the assembly, and then dart storage. That covers everything. Fight the First Order like the Wookiee hero Chewbacca with his dart-firing Bowcaster. So let's go ahead, see what comes inside. Unbox this one, and inside we have instructions. I think I can pass on those for the time being, as well as all of the good stuff for assembly. So this is our proprietary dart storage, will only fit onto the Wookiee Bowcaster. It looks like it might also be removable. That's kind of cool. If you want it, it's there. If you don't worry about it. Always nice to have the option as opposed to being forced one way or the other. So blaster is got a reasonable handle, nice grooves, very comfortable trigger and grip, so I'm super into that from the get-go. Let's take a look at this. This looks to be a smaller set of bow arms than I've seen on a lot of stuff. It seems a little bit narrower than something like, say, the crossbolt. So this looks like it's sliding up, like so. And now I'm starting to get a little disappointed. This is much smaller than an accurate movie prop at this point, so that is a little bit disappointing. Let's go ahead and try to get everything assembled. Hopefully it'll look at least a little bit more menacing after that. Go ahead and snap this in. It does not look like this is going to be a removable stock once it is installed. How does it go in? So the dip is at the top. I think that once you've sunk this in, it is permanent, so make sure you align it properly. Definitely locked in for good now. Not much of a stock, really, if anything, an impediment to the overall performance, and I'm really disappointed by this. They're cutting some serious corners in design here. This is hollow, as is the little bandolier attachment point, whereas this side is solid and looks great, so it looks good from this angle. This is a monstrous disappointment, just absolutely unacceptable levels of flimsiness for a toy with this kind of MSRP. So we will, for the sake of completion, get this on. Here's our Wookiee scope. Is this locking in? Maybe I've got it on backwards. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but that is in fact how it's designed to go on. These optics don't do anything. They have no lens in front of them. The green darts are sadly the coolest, unique thing about this toy. That's crazy. That should never be the case, but such is life. I hope you guys picked up on this, but our dart storage fell off just through normal operation, which is kind of sad. Maybe it would be better if it locked into place. Who knows? So I can already tell you that I'm not loving this. It would have to have some pretty stellar performance for me to change my opinion at this point, now that I've seen how small it is and how the quality control has gone and how overall flimsy it is, but we'll finish it up. I do like that they've included an entire shroud that's new for stringer style blasters. Really helps with dart alignment, make sure that these shots are going where they need to go, and with that the blaster is complete. This is its full profile, tons and tons of patent and warning labels on it. The first person to sand one of these down and repaint it is my hero. Oh boy. Lots of orange. I don't think that that's necessarily going to be movie accurate, and this is just driving me crazy. I can't stand that from a company like Hasbro. But firing, well, where do we put our hand? We can't put it in the string area, and I guess this is our foregrip. Again, I make consolidations that these toys are designed for children, but with so many adult fans of Nerf, as well as the entire Star Wars franchise, I expected more from an iconic character like Chewie's Bowcaster, and maybe I'm letting a little bit of my fanfare getting involved there just because I am such a huge Chewie fan. Performance is about what I expected from a stringer like this. It seems a little bit shy of like crossbolt style performance, but what can you do? It's Diamondista style performance in a Diamondista or a supersized Diamondista package, and it is very quiet. It's got all of the advantages to the stringer platform, but I'm just really disappointed with the overall size. It reminds me a lot of the Boomco Halo tie-ins, and that they're just not big enough to be as cool as we want them to be. But that is my review of the Chewbacca Bowcaster from Star Wars The Force Awakens. I'm not a huge believer in this toy. If you need one to complete your Star Wars toy collection, you're welcome to check it out on Amazon down below. I'll put a link, but I'm not sold on this one. If anything, I'm a little bit heartbroken that it's just not what I wanted it to be. I wanted this to be a practical war blaster, and it's kind of falling flat on performance, aesthetic, and size for me, so the ergonomics aren't there either. But as always, I appreciate your viewership. In this case, I bought this one so you don't have to, and I think that's what it's all about. I'll catch you guys on Thursday with another bonus video. Hooray!